Hello everybody and welcome to Season 6 of the DSC Premier League. It has been a while. I have been away for a very long time and I've got to relearn all the controls. But I finally found the replays. This was on last Tuesday. We are here opening round Red Bull Ring Short, as you can see. And Sven Mode putting it on pole, picking up the first point of the night. Yes, he did. RCMB here. Standard Liège is in second place. Nottingham Forest are in third place. And then it is DMK Tate. He is there, running in the West Ham car. He's currently blue and black there. You can just see him in fourth place. He's currently racing for West Ham. DMK Chalky 12 racing for Charlton. He is there in fifth. Cheinio bringing back the Sky Sports camera car as we've seen in Season 1. And DDR Draco Fiore is there in the VAR machine. 1805 is Bristol City. He's there in 8th. And Man United down in 9th. It has been a while, but I am back. We are back. So, this is 15 minutes on the short circuit. Let's see how it all unfolded. Let's go. Quick pause, revs are up. We are away straight away as well. And a good start there from Newcastle United already. Leading the way up into turn 1 here at the Red Bull Ring short circuit this evening. Tate having a look down the inside of Standard Liège. Not going to get that move done. Charlton already made a move as well. Dazzler on the outside. You want to watch that curve in this SR3. It does not like the curves. We are racing race 1 on the sports tyres, as you can see. And that is Man United having a look down the inside of Bristol City at 1805. Getting bungled down the order there. VAR is all over the back. That is the VAR machine, looking very tasty indeed. And Chalk started up in the middle of the pack, now down to the back of the pack there. Charlton down in 9th place, but Sven Mode still leading the way from Standard Liège. The Newcastle United machine looking very tasty indeed. These SR3s are very good fun on the sports tyres. Do that to slide around just a little bit as we come through the offside section of the circuit. You run wide there, you will pick up a little penalty as well, but already got a taste, a little lead over Standard Liège. West Ham are in 4th, Forest are in 4th, West Ham are in 3rd even, as we look at Chalky 12 and Charlton City. Oh, that's Dazzler running wide. Forest is wide out of turn 1 in his pursuit of West Ham, looking to get some points already. Cheinio off a second for Sky Sports camera car. All the action will unfold in and around him. Has got handfuls of pace as he's seen in seasons gone by. Multiple Premier League champion and FA champion as well. His main rival in the Premier League was Luton Town in seasons gone by, but not here this evening, so we'll be looking to get a march on the rest. DK10 has been away for a long time in the Manchester United machine. Currently down there in 6th, not a bad return. He is pad bashing and clamping some of the curve as you do. Cars in front have got penalties. 1805, the Bristol City machine there in 7th. Chalk making up a spot. He's getting his livery sorted out for that evening, as well as tonight sees round 2 as Chalk gets a move on the Bristol City, not quite. And I tell you what, VAR has got a great view of this as well. These cars are really fun to drive. Race 1, this is race 1, half a second penalty. VAR dishing out a penalty there for 1805. And the Bristol City gaffer there will not be impressed. This is on the sports tyres. It is very tail happy, this car. Keeping it in 3rd gear through this section as well. Trying to keep the traction on. Went down to 2nd a few times myself as you look at Charlton looking on the move around the outside. Into the offside trap as well, running wide there does cost you. When you get it tucked in nice and early, this car does rely on speed to maintain its grip. Very well done there by the VAR. Got an excellent run, a little tap up the anus for the Bristol City. That was a cheeky tackle from VAR, but he ain't fussed, is it? Nope. As we head up, back up into turn 1. A little 15 minutes around there was pretty tasty indeed. Got VAR throwing it all the way around the outside of Bristol City. Although he's got a penalty, he's not holding back, is the VAR man there. 1805 being pushed down, that penalty will kick in this lap. Not giving up the fight though, even though he's got half a second, still taking it to the VAR machine. Newcastle United still leading the way. Has got a tasty lap, couldn't have got a fastest lap as well in the 55.2. With the way the point systems work this season, you will get a point for fastest lap. You will get a point for pole position as well. Only in race 1 though, not in race 2, as it's reverse grid, and I messed that up last week as well. Coming in with another fastest lap. by 3 milliseconds, but it's enough to keep him away of Standard Liège. I'll tell you what, running well as well as Tate's been away for a while as DMK Tate. He must be on the pad as well, light flashing there. That's normally on your stick controller, that if you're racing on pad. But West Ham, up in 3rd place at the moment. Nottingham Forest under fire from the Sky Sports camera car, all over his gearbox. Got raving reviews this did, although we've only got 9 drivers in for the first race of the evening. We have got more coming in. Yeah, getting battered by aliens on Tuesday night for a while. There's some lads in the chat here, yeah, say sorry to battered. Yeah. I won't say they're all aliens. I mean, we've seen some of these lads only just started with us a couple of seasons ago. Sven, RCMBE as well, has been with us for 1 or 2 seasons. We run normally 3 or 4 leagues a year, but I've been very, very busy with work, and that is the Sky Sports car, throwing it all around the back end of Nottingham Forest. I don't think Forest have had that much TV viewing this season, but getting it all here this evening, here on the DSC Broadcasting channel. Where is it? Here it is. Man United coming in the fire soon. Oh, VAR got a 1 second penalty. Got a caught offside. Manchester United looking tasty indeed. Oh, on the brakes, running it out wide as well. He is off track. That will be an half-second penalty for going offside, and on the sports tyres as well. Charlton have got one as well. Oh, reset to track for Man United. Oh, that's 2 positions lost there, down into 8th place. Like I said, this car's on sports tyres. It is pretty tricky to get these tyres warmed up around here. We're already 5 minutes in, 10 minutes left to go. Bristol City down there in 9th. Newcastle United still got a lovely lead in the constant 55s, as is now Standard Liège has picked up the pace last 3 laps. He's now into the 55s. 55-1. A 55 dead for Newcastle United, so evenly matched. 55s in there for West Ham, looking pretty tasty as well. He's up to his pace. Nottingham Forest in the 55s as well. Genio and the Sky Sports camera car, he's up to 55s. Still hanging on to the back. Slipstream, once you get right under the rail in this car, it is pretty tasty. Within half a second you will start getting a bit of aero wash. But yeah, this car does actually, like I said before, rely on pace to get the aero working pretty good. Charlton should have a red and white livery on this evening, or red and whatever. I don't know what this season kit is for Charlton, but one may never know. But yeah, race 1 is on the sports. It's on the Indy variants or smaller variant tracks than the major GP circuits, but then we do a 20 minutes on the GP circuit. For race 2, that's on the racing soft tyres. So we'll see how that one turned out. But Sven's currently looking good. Charlton there as well. They're up into the top 6. VAR up into 7th place after DK10 got it all wrong, and he has been issued with an offside penalty. Half a second, we'll lose that right now. I did find getting this car, when you get a bit decent sized penalty, I think I had one at 1.5, and go through the gears seemed to, I don't know if it was more, yeah, when the car starts slowing down, you slow down through the gears as well, and just keeps the revs and the pace up. For some weird reason, it was weird how it worked, but yeah, it worked. Bristol City down here in 9th. Not sure what league they are in. Don't know if it's League 2 or not, can't be sure. But they're in the Premier League this evening, here, the DSC Premier League. They're currently sitting in 9th place as it stands. Newcastle United leading the Premier League way. Already got the first point of the evening for taking pole position. We're running pretty decent as well. We have run this with numerous cars. We've used the Group 4 Hyundais, we've used the Trophies, we've used the Veyrons, we've used the GRX Minis. We have used quite a few cars in... oh, we've got an update. Call of Duty has updated. Nice to have that halfway through your stream, just to let you know, as you do. So yeah, we have done it for multiple seasons, and season 1 was the Group 4 Hyundai. And I've got to say, Dragon Trail Seaside, you can actually see that video on the YouTube channel. It was Giovinio and DDR Atalad went side by side through what we now know as the chicane of death. This is on GT Sport, and I've never seen two Group 4 cars go side by side through here. That's how good these boys are at racing. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, and it ended up Luton Town against Charlton in a showdown at Mount Panorama, last race of the season, and Luton Town came out first ever DSC Premier League champions by 2 points. It's the closest one we've had so far, but we do keep it all equal. We used to have tweaked it a little bit. We brought in a little sprint race, a little 10-minute sprint race as well. It's very impressive drive from West Ham to be fair, currently sitting in third. He's under fire now from Nottingham Forest, who's putting on a late charge, just pushing the attack onto West Ham. And Sky Sports Machine is down there right now, top 5. VAR is currently checking Charlton. Not quite sure what's going off there, but Charlton under fire from VAR and a bit of scrutiny. We shall see what he issues. Man United, another penalty for Man United. Not going well for them this season. And Bristol City not too far behind. In the 57s, 56s for Man United. Yeah, he had a 107 a few laps ago. So we shall see. They clamber on, but the closest fight at the moment is VAR have got Charlton under investigation. 6 as it sits for Charlton. Will VAR issue him with a pass around the inside? He's having a little look, is VAR. All under Charlton's defence. Tries to take it out wide, try and get the late switchbacks. Watch them marbles on the dirty tyres too much. His car is already sliding up. A lot of curb taken there by Charlton. VAR nowhere to go so far. We're just going to try and go side by side as we get the run down towards the offside trap. Looks like Charlton maintained a decent run through that sequence of corners, but VAR there, right under and in full view of that rear view mirror. Let's see how close it is from VAR's perspective. Charlton getting a little sideways as well. Now this should be the perfect opportunity for VAR to get that move signed, sealed and delivered as we head down towards turn 1. Again, no, Charlton getting a good run though out of that corner. All on the brakes with VAR and up onto the rumble strip we go, and that's how easy it is to get the rear end of that car sideways on these sports tyres. Just a few minutes to go of race 1, season 6. Back with a bang in the Radicals SR3s, and they're putting on a bit of a show this evening. It was really good fun. Even on the pad, it was really good fun. Got to be said. The VAR putting Charlton under scrutiny. I'm not sure if there's going to be any penalisations from VAR here. Steve is going to get this move switched. Hanging on well so far is the Charlton manager. Close enough. And we have got another close battle between West Ham and Nottingham Forest. 3rd and 4th as it sits. He's probably got another 2-3 laps at the max to get this move done. I do believe the Sky Sports camera car had a penalty and lost out on this 3rd and 4th as Dazzler now picks up half a second penalty for Nottingham Forest. Oh, that just might give West Ham a bit of breathing space. Is that penalty going to come into effect now? Because we know the Sky Sports camera car is pretty tasty. He has got pace if he needs it. Not this time around for Nottingham Forest. It will be the next lap. We'll get that penalty. Don't want another one. We'll go to a second, especially if you run it out over the red and white there. But doing pretty well as he goes round. Half second to be lost on this lap. We will come back to that. VAR have got that move done. Charlton have been penalised and down in a position there by VAR. Down to 7th place for Charlton. Man United still in 8th. Bristol City still in 9th place. Have Charlton got an answer? Will they deem that position, that result fair? VAR stamping down their authority. Yo, Martin Lee's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I don't suppose he's got any work on, and that is Charlton not happy with the result, moving down to 7th place and just throwing a bit of dirt in the air out of protest. That's getting VAR. 6 as it sits. Man United got off a second penalty. Bristol City have got a penalty as well. Sven then leading the way. We have got 1 more minute after this. 2 more laps at best for Newcastle United to hang on to this lead from Standard Liège. Nothing wrong with these two here, right here. Been there from start to finish, and West Ham have got a bit of breathing space, and that penalty did cost Nottingham Forest now, who are down to 5th. Sky Sports camera car is now on the tail end of West Ham and getting all the rear view from the claret and blue. Nottingham Forest down to 5th. Was sitting nicely, you would have thought, in 4th place. Trying to put the pressure on West Ham. Picked up off a second penalty, bumped him down to 5th as Jorginho got that move done. Where is Sven? He's coming around the final corner. Is he getting another lap? Yes, he is, by another 10 seconds. Sven and Standard Liège go through for another lap. What about West Ham? Did they get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Yep, that's a lap. No, it's not. So West Ham finished 3rd. Sky Sports come home in 4th. Forest in 5th. VAR bumping Charlton down to 7th under scrutiny there, and Charlton come home in 7th place. Man United not last. We have seen worse from Man United this season. God, if we said some of their gameplay has been absolutely shocking, but will come home in 8th place. And we're just watching them 2 cars on the top of the order there. Man United in 8th. Bristol City will come home and round out your top 9. 17 laps. So Newcastle United, a bit of late pressure from Standard Liège, but he's seen enough, and the checkered flag is out to see Newcastle United take pole position on the first race victory this evening. Standard Liège come home in 2nd place. Morning all, you found the replays then? Cool, yes I did. Jorky 12, what happened with the VAR decision? Bumped you down from 6th to 7th. Not quite sure what the verdict was there. The VAR made the decision to put you down a place. One may never know. One may never know. So, let me bring up that intermish while we get up race 2. Hello. Don't know why my camera's there for some reason. It's not meant to be there. It's meant to be there like that. How are we doing, chaps? We good? Are we good? I hope you're good. It took me ages to sort all this stuff out, you know. It's been really mental. They're sitting in the background going, ooh, don't know what that does, don't know what that does. But it did. Hey, season 6, round 1. That was pretty tasty, gotta be said. Did actually enjoy that. I was pad bashing like you do. Dooby-doo, dooby-doo. We want that one. I do believe Red Bull Ring GP. Now, I have got to try and fathom out, right, because it's practice race, right? Well, we do practice qualified endurance race, but I went practice endurance on the settings to do the reverse grid, and it didn't work. It didn't work. So I'm going to have to do a little setup in a bit and make sure I get it right, because the grid was a bit messed up for race 2, as you will see. It's meant to be full reverse grid, so Bristol City should have started on pole, Man United should have been on 2nd, vice versa, then Charlton, VAR, and so on. Alright, let's get it up. We don't want music about it. I don't know who puts it on music about it. Let's get it on the pause button. But it ended up, as you can see, for some weird reason, Newcastle got another pole position, yeah, and it shouldn't have been. Should have been, like I said, Bristol City and all that jazz. We was going to reset it and do it again, but you know what? It's race 1. We just go with it. Just go with it. But let's see how we get on. See if the result speaks from race 2. 20 minutes. Red Bull GP. Let's go. Doobie-doo. So, Sven mode again. Just pulls off to the side. Then that gives Charlton the free run up into turn 1. I do believe in the chat that he says he's going to bump himself down the order, as you do. But I tell you what, Bristol City getting together with West Ham. A little argy-bargy already. Where are Sky Sports and VAR? I hope they look into that. Man United is there in 3rd place, tracking back off Bristol City as we head up in towards turn 2. Meant to be turn 3 in real terms. It worked for me. It didn't work for me. It didn't work for me, as you can tell. What did I get? Slowies first, and that's what I put. So I don't know. And DK already picking up a penalty there. VAR being very, very eager to dish out a penalty on his opening lap as Man United have a look down towards turn 4 on Bristol City. Not quite getting that move done. Standard Liège down to 5th. West Ham back up into 4th. VAR is there in 6th place where he finished. Svenmo down to 8th. The Newcastle United gaffer Nottingham Forest down in 9th place. But it is Charlton leading the way. That penalty coming in pretty quick on lap 1 for Man United. And that 15 minutes went very, very quick. Got to be said. And that is Sky Sports off in the kitty litter. I am not sure what happened to Sky Sports. But he is now on racing soft, dirty tyres and just chucking marbles all over the track. VAR there having a look. Might have been a coming together, one may never know. One may never know indeed. But VAR taking a look at that incident there, and so he should. So he should. Sky Sports will not be impressed. The cameraman has obviously had a 1-2 minutes. And we'll just see a move there on Newcastle United running the rail there on Man United as well. In the Premier League, these two did have a decent game, but I think it was Newcastle United that came out the right winners there, and he's won again as he moves up into 5th place. Or as he is, Man United are in the slipstream, and West Ham on the back of Standard Liège as well, having a look down the inside, not to get that move done there as Man United run deep and against West Ham on the Newcastle United on the rail again. I think a bit of contact was made there. Man United just pulling out the way, not good enough to take it to Newcastle United right now as he is pad bashing. Got to sort the old Fanatec stuff out and see if I can get it to work via the PC, via the PlayStation, if that makes any sense to any of you. It makes sense to you. You can run the PSP out on your PC, and then as I'm doing right now, I'm running the PlayStation via the PC, but I want to make sure I can use the Fanatec through it all, if that makes sense. Then I'll be a lot quicker. I might be a title contender. One may never know. Nottingham Forest taking it to Man United as we've seen in the Premier League this season just gone. Nottingham Forest came out 2-1 victors over Man United in the Premier League, but we have got retribution on the mind as we take on Nottingham Forest in the Cup coming Wednesday, I do believe. Tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Could well be. Could well be. So, Genio, Rocker Fury, 8th and 9th. Chalky 12 has got a little taste of that. 1:38.6 is the fastest lap right now by the Charlton manager, and 18:05. Hanging on pretty well. Has gone off a second penalty there as we see Newcastle United looking to make a move on Standard Liège. These two was 2nd and 1st in race 1. Can they do it again for race 2? They have got a good 21 minutes to go. 18 minutes. My maths are crap. Not even 18. 16. Can you tell someone's been up since half 3? I can. And it's been a while since I've done the commentary. So, it's been a very long time. But I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to get on board with Sven just to get his view. This Newcastle United machine as we are down, breaking hard on these racing soft tyres. Was going to keep him on the racing sports or sports tyres, whatever you want to call them, while we're racing. But I think the track would have been just a little bit too much for them sort of tyres. Good running nonetheless. The car is very, very active on these racing soft tyres. Probably a little bit too much grip, but you can never moan. I do love a grippy car. It means you can just fire it in, and there you go. A penalty for Bristol City, bumps him down to 4th. That moves Standard Liège and Newcastle United 2nd and 3rd, 1st and 2nd, all but reversed in race 1. So Bristol City then down to 4th, running pretty well. Man United up to 5th. I've got a 1-second penalty though. VAR has not been kind tonight. Nottingham Forest on the back of Man United as well. Only in 6th place, 15 minutes of this race 2 to go. Match week 1. tables will be done a little bit quicker than the commentary did. I mean, this race was run on Tuesday last, but man, has been so busy. I have just been too busy. I do need to get a commentator in for this, but that's Man United up the inside of Bristol City. A cheeky little move, called on the blind side. We have still got that 1 second penalty though, but Bristol City will tuck into the rear wing. Nottingham Forest not too far behind either. Nice to see the different shades of red. Standard Liège are running red trim as well, but Bristol City. Oh, Nottingham Forest getting a little bit sideways. That's going to bring West Ham into play, currently in 7th place. He did say in the chat this was very much fun. And I can only imagine what Brands Hatch is going to be like tonight. So we are doing the Indy variant, because it has got a nice little Indy variant. And then we are doing the GP circuit as well, as Sky Sports have been issued half a second. And he has gained half a second on this lap as well, 1:37. And I didn't check the fastest lap from race one, but I can do that when I turn this on. So, I think Gino got it in this one anyway. Sky Sports VAR is on the 38.5s. Chalk is on the 37.9s. Got a nice little lead all the way around turn 1. RCMB and Newcastle United just coming around turn 1 as well. And that is Newcastle United a little bit closer that time around on the back end of Standard Liège. So it has been pretty tasty. It has been long missed as the Premier League. We did have started getting good with season 1 with 15th in the group 4s. And I do like to use different cars, spice it up just a little bit. Hence the Group X minis and things like that. We have got the 65 minis, that's coming back soon as well. We used to run that on a Monday night. That was really good fun. Dark Smoker commentated on this. If you want to check out Dark Smoker's YouTube channel, please do. The 65 mini league, the Mr. Bean Trophy is on there. As Sven and Newcastle United get that move done on Standard Liège. Cheeky little move, threw it down his inside. Said thank you very much. He wants more points. He already took 21 out of race 1. Standard Liège all over his gearbox as we come through the offside trap. Bristol City hanging on in 4th. Nottingham Forest still 5th. West Ham in 6th. Man United still in 7th. Sky Sports in 8th. That puts VAR down still in 9th. No positions are changed as yet, as we see. Chalky coming with North fastest lap with 1:37.5. Has got the bit between his teeth as he heads up to turn 1. He's still in the view of these drivers. And there's Bristol City. And West Ham having a look at Nottingham Forest for 5th place. Gets that move signed, sealed and delivered. Yes, West Ham. Attack is strong from West Ham. The defence was pretty weak there from Nottingham Forest. West Ham getting that move done. Up the road he goes in his pursuit of Bristol City. Nottingham Forest not giving up. Still going to have a look. Cheeky look down the inside. He's going to go for a side tackle there. And that is a little bit way back. Would have been harsh to get that move done. I tell you, Sky Sports would have caught it all. As Man United again, another penalty, dropping down to 8th place. These penalties costing Man United, conceding quite a few in the opening evening here in the Premier League by the DSC. We have still got 11 minutes to go. Half a second each there for Sky Sports and Man United. Where is VAR? Not too far behind. He's in the 1:37s. 1:40s for the car in front, and 1:36.965 for the Sky Sports camera car. He has got some catching up with the gameplay to do, and he's certainly doing that on his pursuit of Nottingham Forest, who have dropped back somewhat from West Ham and Standard Liège. But this will just give him just a little bit of breathing space. He's in his pursuit of Bristol City. Oh, as Bristol City gets it a little bit out of shape. That will bring West Ham into play. Oh, half a second. That was harsh. I didn't think that was a penalty. I really didn't think it was a penalty, but it is. In his pursuit of Bristol City, he may get close as we get down to sector 3. But then he'll lose that half a second. So Yeah, I don't think you can pass and move Bristol City and gain a second, which you need. Ooh. Caught me off guard there. Not quite going to get that move done. As we can see, Sky Sports all over and getting them angles pretty spot on as well, as he looks to take on Nottingham Forest. Down the inside, Nottingham Forest kept the wide line and got a good exit out of turn 3 as we head down towards turn 4, and we see West Ham getting a move on Bristol City. No, Nottingham Forest hanging on as well for 6. I don't think there's going to be any way now for West Ham. Now on Newcastle and Standard Liège get in on 137. 137. They've got the leader just in front of Charlton. The Newcastle United a long way to go yet, but you know, it wouldn't be a net bad result. First and second is pair in race 1, second and third race 2. Good all of points all the way around for Newcastle and Standard Liège, especially when previous champions of 1805 and Bristol City have sacked it off. And in the kitty litter, there you go. Yeah, it's not the car you want to be lighting up in the kitty litter, to be honest. It's pretty low to the floor, and it will take you a while, and you will bring a lot of that back onto the sunroof. Not as much as I thought, but now he is literally, oh, he's off the pace right now. That moves VAR up to 8th. Man United again picking up penalties. Needs to play nice, needs to play nice. VAR, I've got one as well as West Ham down to 6th. Nottingham Forest move up into 4th. And Sky Sports got off a second penalty. That'll give Dazzler, the Nottingham Forest manager, just a little bit of breathing space as RCMB and Standard Liège look to take a little attack to Newcastle United. That gap looks to have closed between Newcastle and Charlton. Doesn't look so big right now. Doesn't look so big right now. Newcastle United being attacked while putting on the attack to close down on Charlton. Standard Liège, cameraman did a great job there. Actually, see nothing. The Standard Liège throws his car down the inside, gets that move done, set it up through turns 6 and 7, and then to 8, got that move done around 9, and away he goes again. I just had to count corners there, because I thought I ever counted, but I didn't. But that was good. Like I said, it's been a while. Let's take a look at these laps. 138 has now stepped it up as Charlton into the 137s. That time around 137s, but a couple of attempts quicker are Standard Liège and Newcastle United. A little bit of a bump there. A little bit of a shoulder barge from Newcastle United. They know what they need to do. A bit of hammer time in these little SR3s. They're only 239 brake horsepower, but way less than half of a minute, which makes them absolutely lightning quick. They don't feel that quick, but trust me, these cars are really that quick. No body modifications allowed, no tuning allowed, all box standard. The only thing we're allowed to change are the tyres, which are given to you by moi. I mean, you've got to buy them, but I'll tell you which ones you've got to run. And everybody's on equal. The cars are all run equal. There's no refueling. There's no tyre wear. Season 6 is an all-out affair where you're just all-out racing. That's all it is. Just like these boys. Sky Sports all over the back of Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest getting a good TV viewing today. 136.965 from the Sky Sports camera car, and he has got an excellent run, and he was up on his time as well. As we look to go side by side with Nottingham Forest, they're having a cheeky little look at each other. Got that move done as we just see in the rear view mirror. And Nottingham Forest there in the side mirror as well. We get an excellent run. Gift up to 4th place, was down in 8th. Now up to 4th, and he's got the best part of 5 minutes to go to do anything about Sven, which I don't think is enough. So Sky Sports off a second penalty. That's Nottingham Forest, if stay within half a second, will get that move done. West Ham lurking in the background, just having a pretty even game. He has got a gap in front and a gap behind to VAR now up in 7th, and Man United down in 8th, and we have lost. Bristol City, I'm hearing, have been sent off. Bristol City sent off. Ooh, I didn't hear it on the night, but there's been a sending off and Bristol City have gone. So Man United are currently last and in 8th place with half a second penalty and a long way off the back. So it is West Ham, Forest and the Sky Sports machine of Genio. The camera car is the closest at the moment, apart from Newcastle United and Standard Liège. And that is this penalty. Will Nottingham Forest be quick enough to get that move done, because we are coming up into the braking zone, and this might help the Sky Sports car, as Nottingham Forest look to have thrown it down the inside there. That would have been catastrophic, and that could be an offside penalty for Nottingham Forest. And there it is, half a second, ran it off the red and whites, caught offside, half a second. West Ham, has he got it? West Ham could round out your top 5 here. Keeps it clued in, don't run over too far off the red and white, and good sequence of corners there from West Ham. That is a second for Dazzler. He ran the rail just too wide. That must have been very, very tight. Picking up a 1 second penalty as well. With only 3 minutes, well, 2 and a bit minutes left to go with this race, and he has got a 1 second penalty. Is West Ham get a penalty for that, because he was on the rail? He uncircled that car on the rail. There you go, half a second. Oh, VAR, you savage. Is absolutely savage this evening. Opening night as well, and is issuing penalties like they're going out of fashion. That West Ham, half a second. Nottingham Forest, I've got a second penalty bit. West Ham are half a second better off. And this is going to give Sky Sports, who are currently in 4th place, a bit of breathing space. All to be said, not going to catch Newcastle, not going to catch Standard Liège, definitely not going to catch Charlton as it sits right now. Penalties coming into effect now. We are going to stay with this bet to see who gets the better of. And it's pretty hard to say, but West Ham putting on the attack down into, got the inside line as Forest running. Ooh, that was close, that was close. He might have got away with that, but it has brought VAR into full effect. West Ham 5th, Forest 6th. VAR all over the back, who's been issuing penalties out just for fun this evening and sent off. Bristol City is all over the back of Nottingham Forest and the West Ham as we run the rail again. VAR got an excellent run. He's now up into 6th and getting a bit of slipstream off West Ham as he looks to attack for a second time. Oh, taster here this evening in the Premier League, brought to you by the DSC. Go check it out on Facebook. Really appreciate it. Don't know me? Go and have a look. West Ham going defensive, keeping that car tight to the right hand side as he can, but VAR may or may not choose to ride it all the way around the outside. Said he's already in 5th, but West Ham have got the inside line, can run it just a little bit more deeper than VAR. West Ham survive again with Man United. We're going to talk about them. They are down here. So it is. Oh, that's a penalty for Newcastle United. Half a second. Charlton leading the way. He's going to get another lap by 30 seconds. He has led this race more or less from start to finish. It has been a while since we've seen the chalky 12 in the lead of a race in the Premier League. Season 1 took it to Luton Town, lost out by 2 points around Mount Panorama. Was a bit savage to be fair. 2 points the difference, but they say it could be on for a good season this season. There's a chalk. The final lap of the race, Newcastle get one. So it is. VAR do finish 5th, do West Ham for 6th. Nottingham Forest issued with that penalty, 1 second down in 7th. Man United will come home in 8th. Whoa, I do pretty much. These two are pretty set right now. So Charlton have got a good lap to Newcastle United, who have got half a second though. Huh? What's it look like from there? Yeah, he's not going to catch, to be fair. Regarding the gaps between these cars, yeah, it's more than half a second. But it is Charlton then, unless he bins it, sacks it off. 13 laps around the Red Bull GP. We know Jay got the fastest lap in race 2. Previous Fulham manager now stepped it up to become the Sky Sports camera car. Fulham won multiple Premier Leagues in the DSC, as did Luton. Charlton still looking to win their first Premier League title in 6 seasons, but he's gone his way to making a statement, has taken a victory here this evening in the Red Bull GP in the Radicals. Congratulations to Charlton, a victory for you. Newcastle United making a statement as well, just not quick enough on the GP circuit, taking first and the second there this evening, and a second and third for Standard Liège, and Sky Sports coming home in 4th place. Wow, that was pretty good. That was good indeed. As I was saying, we have got the round 2 tonight. There is no rivals in this race this evening. I've got to check the voting, make sure how many drivers we have got, because previous seasons we did rivals, so it would actually be Man United versus Newcastle, as well as racing for your natural positions on the circuit. You used to get a couple of bonus points as well. So but the only person bonus points going tonight were for fastest lap pole position. Yeah, that is it. There is no hat trick because I might do a rivals night one night. So yeah, we're going to keep it pretty plain and pretty simple this season. So yeah, only points up for grabs where you finish, pole position and the fastest lap this season for season 6. Season 7 may see the return of the FA Cup and the hat trick. The hat trick consisted of pole position, the victory and the fastest lap, which was done probably quite a few times in seasons gone by. So yeah, pretty good. But we are off, like I said, to Brands Hatch GP this evening. Lobby will open around 7:30. Qualifying is at 8 o'clock on the dot. And we will start off on the Indy circuit on the Sport soft tyres. Then obviously we're going to Brands Hatch GP for the racing softs. So yeah, that is it. If you want to get involved in the event, head over to DSC Sim Community Gaming page on Facebook. Join the page, go into the events, have a look. We've got multiple events coming up very soon. So yeah, just check it out. We'd really appreciate it. I've been DK10. I'm out of here. Peace.